Welcome to M K Motorhoming. We're at the start of our European tour, where our aim is to go via the tunnel into France, then up to Belgium, back down into France and on to Spain. So we'll see how we get on. Our first leg of the journey is from home down to Warwick, where we intend to stop the night at the caravan and motorhome campsite at the racecourse. So we'll catch you later. Thanks for watching. Our journey to Warwick from the north of England has taken us down the M6, M5, because we avoided the toll this time because it didn't look too busy, and we came along the M42 and the M40, coming off at junction 15 along Stratford Road and then turning left towards the campsite in Warwick. Good journey and no hold-ups. This is the final part of the journey from the M40, junction 15, to the campsite in Warwick. Hi, I'm Mike.
And I'm Karen.
And we are M K Motorhoming. So this is the start of our big trip down to France and Spain. We're currently at Warwick, which we've stayed for one night. It's a beautiful site. We're on a grass pitch here, which I think was about £31 for the night. We're on pitch 34. The site's quite full at the moment. It is on the racecourse at Warwick. It's the Caravan and Motorhome Club site. So it's beautifully suited for us. Coming down south, we have actually just been to Clubfest, which was really good.
Fantastic, absolutely fantastic, roasting hot, oh my goodness me.
But unfortunately, due to family circumstances, we had to leave a little early. So that's how we've ended up at Warwick. So we're heading down south we're heading down today, south of London, so and we're getting the tunnel, the shuttle, on Thursday over to France. So really looking forward to that. But today the predicted temperature is 35.
Yeah.
So it's going to be really warm, which will give us a foretaste of what we're to expect in France and in Spain. So we'll catch you on the road. Bye for now.
Bye.
We also had a meal while we were there at the Fourpenny Shop Hotel, which is opposite the entrance to the racecourse campsite. It was really good meal, good value. I'd really recommend it. So if you're in the area, certainly give it a try. The next morning, we left Warwick Camping and Motorhome Club site to continue our journey south, where we're heading to Bearsted Caravan and Motorhome Club site, which was about 30 miles from Folkestone, so ideal for the tunnel. We took the M40 and then the M25, moving on to the M26 and finally the M20, and we came off at Junction 8, went along Ashford Road, and the campsite was not far along that road on the left. We made good time, so it was an excellent stopover for us before we made the dash to the tunnel the next morning. Well, here we are at Bearsted, a camping and motorhome club site. It's about 30 miles to the Channel Tunnel. So today's Wednesday, tomorrow Thursday. We've got the tunnel booked at 9:20. We believe it's about a 40-minute journey down to the tunnel from here. So we'll leave ourselves an hour just in case traffic's bad. This is a typical caravan and motorhome club site. Beautifully kept, really big pictures. We're here. On pitch number 10. So it's a great site, all the normal facilities, and it's of easy reach of the motorway. We come off at junction 8, but unfortunately junction 8 is blocked for coming back onto, so we're going to have to make our way down to junction 7, turn round and come back down to head towards the tunnel, which should be fine. We've just fueled up. There's a local Tesco's that we fueled up at, £1.81.9, so not too bad in the current climate, and we're lucky enough just to follow the tanker onto the petrol station forecourt, so there was plenty of fuel there. But we're just going to spend the afternoon now chilling out outside the van. Karen's there, she's got the suntan cream on, ready to go, starting to get that base layer before we hit France. We're looking forward to getting across there. Our first stop is going into Belgium, into Ypres. So we've got a couple of nights at Ypres. We want to go to the Menai Gate, have a look around the cathedral and the museum in Ypres, so and see some of the historic World War I/II sites. So that's the plan, and we'll see how it goes. So we'll see you tomorrow on the tunnel. Bye for now. We continued our journey from Bearsted Caravan and Motorhome Club site, getting back on the M20 and then coming off at junction 11A, which is for the shuttle. And once you come off the motorway, keep right at the check-in, which is for tourist passenger check-in. The journey took us about 35 minutes, which was ideal stopover place before we caught the shuttle. When you get to the check-in, select one of the booths. They're all unmanned, but there are people there to help you if you need it. It's automatic number plate recognition, so it'll recognise your vehicle and it'll come up on the screen with your surname. At that point, you confirm who you are, also how many passengers, whether you have pets or not, whether you have gas or not, and it prints out a hanger to go on your rear view windscreen mirror, which you put on, which identifies which train you booked on. It also at that time gives you the opportunity of selecting an earlier train. Once that's done, you turn to the left and go down to the waiting area, where you can also use the facilities, and there's cafes and duty free. On the screens it will tell you when your train's ready for boarding, so keep a close eye on what's going on. When it comes up ready for boarding, you can move round towards passport control. First it's UK passport control. Have your passports ready and open. After that, a gentleman here on the right will tell you where to go next. In our case, because we were in a motorhome, we needed to go for a gas check, which is over on the left. Also, people are selected to be going through customs to be searched. So they go over there and the gentleman or person checks your gas is turned off. After that, it's French passport control. Once completed, in a motorhome, keep left, which is for larger vehicles, and make your way around to the next station. This is where you get told which lane to go on, which will be dependent on which train. I think ours was lane 14. Here you wait to be called for your train. Once the traffic lights on your lane turn green, you're good to go and go towards boarding the train. Unless you're first in the queue, just follow the rest of the traffic. When you board the train, you go down a ramp towards the platform, which here is on the left. Take your time at the bottom of the platform because it's easy to ground out, but here you're loading onto the train. It looks a little tight, but in actual fact there's plenty of room. So just take your time, line yourself up and you'll have no problems. Just follow the vehicle in front and there'll be a person parking, telling you when to stop when you get to the front of the train. The guide you're in, it looks very close to the vehicle in front, but just do what they say, they know what they're doing. And it's settled down for 35 minutes until you get to France. Once in France, there's a short delay while they open the doors, then prepare to follow the car in front. The unloading is very straightforward. It's always nice to get there. Off the train, up the ramp, and you're turning right. Now just remember, now you are in France, you are driving on the right. I always try and have my sat-nav ready, set to my destination and reminders of where I am going, because there is nothing else to stop you. You're straight out onto the French motorways. So just bear in mind that you need to be prepared for that. I find the French roads very easy to drive on and navigate. We'd already built in our destination on the sat-nav, which was Belgium. So we were trusting the sat-nav and followed the traffic, and we had no problems at all. The next part of our journey started off at the Eurotunnel terminal in Calais, where we picked up the A16 going on to the 255, the A25, the N38, the N308 and the N37, where we were going to Ypres and staying at the Urban Gardens camping. The whole journey just took us over 2 hours and it was quite straightforward. We stayed in the urban gardens for 3 nights and it cost us €74. From here it's a very easy walk into Edinburgh, which we did a couple of times, once to the Menai Gate and the other time to see the city. So thanks for watching, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time when we explore Edinburgh. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. See you next time.